Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea and I do these readings every week. Now, this is your 5/5 portal reading, everyone. I'm super excited about this portal. It's going to be active on May the 5th. What I'm going to do on that day is I'm going to light a candle by setting an intention and allowing it to burn all day until it burns out. Now, this energy that's coming in through this portal is of the shapeshifter, everyone. It's asking us to be flexible, adaptable around any kind of changes that are taking place in our lives. It's also asking us to be a little bit more curious and experience the changes through adventure and play. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angels Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Aquarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to know around this 5/5 portal. All right, so let's see what we get here for you. So no fear. Spirit guides are wanting you to have no fear, Aquarius. Let me read you the message of this card. So notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in lower frequencies. Draw your focus inward and upward. Meet me there and declare your freedom once again. So let me read this to you one more time. Notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in lower frequencies. Draw your focus inward and upward. Meet me there and declare freedom once again. So look at that. They're wanting you to not have any fear. This is the year where we're meant to turn our fears into our biggest strengths. All right. So fear for you, Aquarius. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, so we are getting, this card really wants to come out. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. 7 of Pentacles. So this is course correction. This is looking inward. This is you making changes, Aquarius. And there's a spiritual journey here that is tied to this, something spiritually that is happening within you with this card today. I don't know if any of you are seeing the number 7s, or if you were born on the 7th, Spirit guides are wanting you to embody the energy of the life path 7 here. So 7 of Pentacles to start. We also have the Page of Wands. So this is a brand new journey, but it's coming in with a message or news. And this is where you're walking through a portal, a door. Aquarius, this is very profound, whatever this is that's happening here with the Page of Wands. And what I feel is you level up in a way, okay? So what I want you to also do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so the Page of Wands, and we also have the 4 of Wands. Look at that, celebration, joy, and excitement. This is what you have to look forward to if it's not already present in your life. There's something exciting happening here, something that is unfolding that you're going to be jumping for joy around, Aquarius. So the 4 of Wands. Now, I don't know if there's an event, something that you're looking forward to this year, Aquarius, or if something's already happened that's changed your life around an event. I'm seeing a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness here for you. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right. So Aquarius, there's adjustments that some of you are going to make. I do feel there is some change that is taking place. Not everyone is going to experience big changes. There's little bits and pieces of change that is coming in. This is really showing up with the Seven of Pentacles. These are changes that some of you are implementing in your own life. And I feel this is a part of some of your spiritual journey. It's kind of like you're taking a good look at your life, your patterns, your habits, the things that you are doing, the people that you are meeting, the decisions and choices that you are making here. I feel you're analyzing your life. This is you getting to know yourself a little bit more as well, Aquarius, because what I'm getting here is someone that really wants to shift their energy. I feel some of you are starting to notice that the world is changing. Perhaps your friends are changing. Maybe you feel like you're feeling left behind here a little bit, Aquarius, or you feel like you're ahead and there's people behind you that are being left behind. Like I'm getting this conflicting energy. Not even conflicting, and it's almost like you're at a tug of war with this energy. It's this change that is coming in. It's giving you the opportunity to actually move forward, to ascend to a different frequency, a different vibration, which is a little bit more higher than what you're used to. And whenever we move up to this energy, some of the things that don't belong there will fall away. So I feel you're at a tug of war, some of you, where you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to move up here because that's a lot of change that will bring in. There's a lot of things that will interrupt my life, that'll throw me out of my comfort zone. But this is also an opportunity for you to look at as growth. This is a leveling up for you. And yes, there's almost like a course correction that is also happening here in the background with this. Some of you shifting things because you're wanting to ascend. So many ways that this card is showing up here for you, Aquarius. Now, remember, we live in a world of polarity. So whatever I'm speaking to you about today, some of you might be feeling it. Others, you might be feeling the complete opposite or something in between, okay? So this is you doing a deep dive in your life and kind of reorganizing things, reorganizing your habits, your beliefs, your values, literally reorganizing your home, maybe your garage, maybe your fridge even, right? This can show up in many ways in our lives. And I feel there's a need to do that because there's this need to make room for something. There's something really big that is entering your life, which you're going to be celebrating here, Aquarius. And this 5/5 portal is giving you the energy of the shapeshifter. So those of you that have fear around change, this is the year you turn those fears into your greatest strengths. Okay, so what are you afraid of? Aquarius, you can write that in the comment section below and release that energy. Let's get it out in the open. Let's talk about it, right? What is this fear? I remember when I was young, I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of the dark, I think, until I was about 35 years old. And it's because I can hear things, I can sense things, I can feel things, I can smell things. I used to have a lot of nightmares. I used to see things. Like, I can tell you stories. And I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid to turn the lights off. Someone had to be there in my home. It was really bad. And I felt trapped in that energy. It's because I didn't understand it. I still get scared now as an adult of the dark, but it's not as bad as it was. It's not debilitating anymore. So I've worked on myself. I've gotten rid of the things that were in my mind that tied me to this, which were actually taught to me because I was raised as a Pentecostal Christian growing up. I'm Sikh, but my mom raised me as myself and my siblings as a Christian. So with that came, you know, the devil and satanic stuff, possessions, all of these weird things that I was so afraid of. And I sorted through that. And this is a sorting energy as well. So I feel that there's a really big change that is taking place. Some of you might not even realize this is happening. It's kind of like you decide one day that you're going to start working out and taking care of your health. You decide you're going to stop smoking. You decide you're going to stop drinking alcohol. You decide, you make a choice around something and it totally shifts everything. And it's that starting point for some of you. Some of you are in the middle of this sorting still, right? You're kind of going through things and, you know, understanding it. Should I release this? Should I not? Like, what is it in my life that I need to change? And taking the action to actually change it, right? You're also gaining wisdom and understanding. So I feel some of you are doing some research on things, which is changing your perspective, changing the way you think about things, something specific for some of you, right? This could be something as a whole around your life, like as a whole that you're changing your perspective because of knowledge or information that is coming, a new truth. So you're changing the direction that you're moving in. It's kind of like you once used to believe in something and now that's shifted. And this is, and I feel that it comes with its own challenges when we do that, right? Because people that knew you as this version of you are seeing you shifting, right? And perhaps they might not like it or they're not in agreement, but that's okay. This is a part of your journey. Everything external to you is also meant to change with this energy, Aquarius. So very powerful stuff that is going on. Remember, the number 7 is the number of spirituality, of God. So what I'm getting here is Jesus. I feel some of you have seen Jesus, or you felt his presence, or you feel that you're not close enough to Jesus. I feel there's almost like this distance there and you're wanting to get closer. And it's not a race. Spirit guides are saying it's not a race, but it's a part of your journey. Okay, so there's something happening here I'm picking up on. And the journey's here in the Page of Wands. I feel that we are all on our own separate journeys. We go through separate experiences. Some of them could be similar, right? And yours is uniquely different here, Aquarius. I feel for some of you, you've gone through your ups and downs and you're at a point right now. This is huge. It's like a breakthrough. This is what I'm getting here for some of you. There's a breakthrough moment that you've been through. Something has happened, an event, something that you went through, that you experienced, that it's changing things for you. And some of you are at the beginning of this. Some of you are already in the midst of this journey. Some of you are towards the end of it. And there's some sort of new change coming up, a new level that you are reaching. And there's a blank slate here. Okay, this is a new path for you. And it's exciting. I feel there's excitement. Of course, there's fear around that excitement because that fear is of the unknown. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? I've never tread this plane of energy before. What's happening here? I'm scared. And that's okay. Keep moving with this energy, flow with this energy because it's taking you somewhere beautiful. It's taking you exactly where you're meant to go, wherever that might be for you. And you can sense this. I feel you can sense this. You can feel this. Maybe you've been dreaming about it. Maybe you've been writing about it. I'm seeing someone automatic writing, like you're writing things and it's coming through. So I don't know if any of you are tarot readers or mediums or psychics out there. I feel you can feel this energy. Those of you that are healers, I feel you can pick up on this energy as well. So this is new. It's fresh. And it's coming in with signs, information that Spirit is delivering to you. So some of you might be experiencing intuitive downloads, information that's coming in and it's expanding your mind. This could be through some of you reading books or studying something online or kind of stumbling on a video online that you've never watched before. So I'm seeing a lot of open minds here. And Spirit guides are wanting you to have an open mind, not to knock things until you've actually done your own research. So there's new information, new truths. This could be around people. This could be in your job, in your own personal life here, Aquarius. But I feel there's this new perception, new perspective, new way of looking at things or someone or a situation in your life. And there's something that you're learning from this experience as well that is ultimately giving you a superpower. So remember, we all have superpowers that we have acquired over the course of our life, over the challenges that we have overcome through our experiences. And we're meant to actually apply those superpowers and use them in our life to strengthen them. We are all superhumans. I truly believe, this is my own opinion, that we are all superhumans and we just haven't tapped into the potential of the power that we naturally harness. And I feel like we are being dumbed down by a lot of the convenient energies out there, right? I feel that's devil energy that pulls us in, sucks us away from our own soul, from our own essence, right? And there's so much we can learn about ourselves. And I feel this is a part of you really learning about yourself, your true essence, your real you. Signs and information that is coming in. Some of you are waking up to that connection to the universe, right? So there's something really big that is happening here in the background. And some of you are already on your spiritual journey. You're kind of meandering. You're wandering around on your path in your journey here. You kind of know in your purpose what it is that you need to do. You're kind of figuring that out. It's like, okay, I'm here. I know what this is. I just need to know how I'm going to make it work for me, how I'm going to, you know, share this with the world. So I feel this is a journey for you to actually explore it, be curious, and there's change with this, right? So again, being flexible and adaptable to all the new things that are coming in, embracing the new by looking at it as adventure through that lens of your inner child. They're showing me your inner child here, the energy of going back inward to when you were young, when you had those big dreams. You wanted to be a firefighter, perhaps you wanted to be a doctor, maybe you wanted to be a princess. I'm getting a tutu here. I'm getting a lot of pink colors. So I don't know if any of you have seen Barbie recently. Barbie's coming up. That came up a few times in readings. I don't know why it comes up as much as it does. There may be a reason for it. Maybe there's something in the story. I've seen it. I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was okay. But you might think differently. You might have enjoyed the movie Barbie. So I'm getting a lot of pink colors. I'm seeing, I don't know what this is. I can't even explain it to you, but it's the essence of that movie that I'm kind of picking up on here. So there's a journey here where you are expanding also through that experience, that expansion of knowledge and information. There's almost like you tapping into some energy of another deity, like of a deity, of a being out there, or some sort of connection to spirit, animal spirit, something happening. You're going to have to share this with me, Aquarius, because I find this really fascinating and interesting. There's something happening here spiritually that is different than you're used to. And it's coming in really heavy for you. Okay, so it's all exciting too. I feel that even though we have no fear, I feel some of you don't have fear. You don't let fear stand in the way. I feel that some of you are releasing and you're kind of surrendering to the change that is coming in. And even though there's fear there, you're kind of like, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to allow myself to move through this just to see where it takes me. So you're surrendering to that releasing of that fear. It's really, really cool. Really interesting. So you know how Barbie takeover, the girls take over because the guys were taking over Barbie land. It's almost that energy, that realization of, oh my gosh, I have this power and I can retake things over. So I think that's what's coming through with that Barbie movie. Celebration, excitement, reaching a goal, a milestone. There's a lot of excitement coming through this reorganization, realigning yourself to your path, to your purpose, and excitement and celebration around it because you're exactly where you need to be in your life. Right now, spirit guides are saying you are exactly where you need to be. It doesn't matter where you are in life. If you're going through a high or if you're going through a low in your life, you're exactly where you need to be. You're meant to experience what you're experiencing and grow from that energy. There's a lot that is coming in for you that's meant for you through the experience that you're experiencing. So remember, whenever we go through a low, everyone, anticipate a high because everything is constantly moving. So whenever we go through a low, remember that too shall pass, and we go through a high. And when we're going through a high, remember, we need to prepare for lows because everything is constantly fluctuating. It's changing. It's just always up and down. It could be up and down like this, or it could be like this. You go through these highs and you could go down through a real low. It just keeps moving. So remember, constant motion, constant change, and just celebrating every milestone, every goal, every energy that you kind of move through. So myself and my husband are starting to notice the patches of energy that we have been going through. It is so fascinating to be aware of that. And I don't even know, I'm actually going to write a book about the way I think and putting it into words right now for me is really hard. I just feel like whatever's in my mind, trying to communicate that and translate that into a book can be difficult, but I'm seeing this end goal, this outcome of it. So the number 4 in numerology is tied to foundations. It's also manifestations. And what's happening here is you're setting foundations. You're like laying down solid foundations here, like really putting some roots in the ground through this journey. And you're understanding yourself a little bit better, and you're being brave and courageous by breaking free from any kind of things that are limiting you, any kind of like limiting beliefs in your thoughts and things. And you're putting the energy into actually creating this energy of excitement and joy, this adventure, this freedom that is coming through this. So there's excitement around something. So some of you may have thought of or are doing something that is exciting you, right? So you want to really flow with that energy of excitement. It's like when you come up with a new idea, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to write a book today. I'm super pumped. I'm going to write, and you start writing and away you go that day. And the next day you wake up, sometimes that energy has depleted, or you kind of, it changes, right? The change is there. It's all about us choosing to remain in that energy. So what I do whenever I feel excitement and then the next day I don't, is I use music. I love music. Music gets me motivated, gets me into the mood that I need to be in. It works for me. I know that. So implementing something in your life that helps inspire and motivate you to keep you in this energy. And yes, sometimes we can't do that every single day. We're all human, right? We're meant to go through the emotions of life as well. But trying to cultivate this energy in your life if you're able to do that, right? Remember, be loving toward yourself and not too hard on yourself when things aren't working, okay? That's just life. You know, sometimes things don't work for me and I'm kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm going to let go of this and I'll move on to this different energy and not sit there with that other energy. And once I shift, this is where the Four of Wands energy comes in. I get excited again and things start to move. They're not always like that, but you get bits and pieces of that, right? So I'm seeing travel here for you as well. Maybe this is due to a marriage, some sort of a celebration. Some of you are excited because there's something happening with your finances, I'm getting. Maybe you hit some sort of a milestone. Maybe you were able to save up money to travel. Maybe someone's having a baby, someone's getting married. Like there's joy, you're celebrating. I'm seeing surrounded by people as well. So I'm seeing connections here. If you're invited to an event right now, especially the month of May, I would attend if I were you, Aquarius. I feel it's just going to be really good for you. To be open to communication, to networking, to communicating, because I feel there's something opening up for you through connections this month. Very powerful stuff that is happening here for you. And embracing change, embracing the new, right? Being explorative as well. Birthdays, I'm getting birthdays here. I don't know if any of you are celebrating birthdays with people. Like I'm seeing a lot of people celebrating. I'm seeing like signs. I'm seeing people on other people's shoulders here. So I don't know if this is a birthday or a wedding or a celebration of sorts. Open houses. I don't know if any of you have a workshop. Like I'm seeing success here around things. Like it's just really beautiful and positive for you. So I'm seeing this really expanding out. So you're going to experience a lot of good things in your life in the month of May here, in this energy of the 5-5 portal, to be that shapeshifter, adaptable and flexible around some of the changes that are taking place, and allowing yourself to embrace that change and tapping into the things that you know you need to change as well, actually releasing that energy of things that are no longer serving your higher purpose, Aquarius. All right, so I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook today, okay? So those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. Anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is going to come through this card today. All right, so we are getting for you today, Aquarius, otter spirit. You are never alone. So look at this otter spirit. I don't know if any of you have seen an otter. This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one here in the shape of a heart. Look at that. Maybe you're seeing hearts around you right now, symbols of hearts. Something to do with your heart here as well, Aquarius. We have the number 42 on this card, so perhaps this is a number of significance for some of you. Maybe you're 42 years old, Aquarius. So I'm getting 42 days around the message of this card, but also 4 to 2 days, 4 to 2 weeks, and 4 to 2 months. So otter spirit, you are never alone, Aquarius. So let's pull the interpretation here from the guidebook. All right, so 42, where are you? Here we are. All right, so the oracle message for you today is, like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and tactile way. Communicate your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just words that you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. And I feel this is tapping into the Four of Wands energy for you today. So look at that. Now is a time for a joyful celebration of love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, "I care, you matter." Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone and you are always loved. Now, the protection message for you today is, have you been channeling all your affection to just one person, or counting on only one friend or individual to hold up, heedless of your resources all around you? You deserve support and love from many people, Aquarius. And when Otter Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, affection, and kindness. Otter Spirit wants you to open your eyes to see the love that is available to you from all directions. Do you believe it? Do you feel it? Reach out to someone and you will see that they want to hold your hand as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are all available to you. So connect with community and friends at this time, Aquarius. So look at that. Embrace Otter Spirit, everyone. All right, so let's pull some angel cards and see what else is coming through. So those of you that are seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting having faith. Spirit wants you to have faith here, Aquarius. We've got 0000 on this card. So some of you might be seeing the number zeros in your life or the colors in this card. Okay. So the message for you is trust the process, Aquarius. You are coming full circle. There's this feeling of oneness and wholeness. Some of you are experiencing this, right? You are bonding and you are merging to spirit with your higher self here. There is a big shift happening. You are shape-shifting, everyone. So look at that. This is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.